Did you know that buying hearing aids is often the third most expensive purchase after a home and a car? Hearing aids can be expensive. Fortunately, the prices are going down over time as there's more competition and online options about how to purchase hearing aids. The important thing for you to know if you're looking for the best brand of hearing aids is that the technology really matters. On top of that, the professional, how it's programmed, really matters. In this video, I will review the top 5 hearing aid brands and give you tips for how you can find these different hearing aids and what you should look out for. My name is Dr. Ben Thompson. I am an audiologist and co-founder at Treble Health. We have an online service connecting the best audiologists in the country using the best hearing aid technology and having a convenient telehealth platform so that you can hear better. If you're new to my YouTube channel, please find that red subscribe button and join our community. At Treble Health, we have a team that came together to create this list, and I want you to know this is not a sponsored video. We are brand agnostic. That means we are independent. We are not owned or operated by any of these hearing aid brands. So this is an independent assessment by a group of well-qualified doctors. Let's start with hearing aid brand number 1, our top choice, which is Phonak. Phonak is a Swiss-based company that currently accounts for 24% of global hearing aid sales, and the company itself is about 70 years old. The headquarters are based in Chicago, Illinois. What makes them number 1? First, they recently launched a waterproof hearing aid that has the best water resistance waterproof rating. That is called the Phonak Life. They have a comprehensive offering of hearing aids that can work with all ages, from children all the way up to adults, different sizes of hearing aids, and different levels of hearing loss. Phonak does a great job not only at the hearing aid, the technology itself, but also the accessories. They have some remote microphone technologies that can make hearing in places like background noise even better. One of the best things about Phonak, and something that our team at Treble Health use with our patients over telehealth, is remote hearing aid programming. I was speaking to a friend who has hearing loss, and he was asking me some questions about the hearing aid industry, asking me questions like, "Hey Ben, why is it that I cannot take my hearing aid that I purchased at a clinic? Why is it that I cannot just call you at Treble Health and have you adjust it?" Well, I responded to him and said that the technology currently has some limitations in the sense that you owning hearing aids does not necessarily mean you can get them programmed over the internet by an audiologist like myself or our team. Some hearing aid companies create restrictions and do not open up the technology to be programmed over a smartphone right away. Oftentimes you have to go back to the audiologist that you purchased them with. So as we can see here, there's a lot of nuances and important considerations. What I want to address here is that the remote hearing aid programming capability of Phonak is excellent and seamless. That means through your smartphone, the audiologist that you're working with, for example, how we do it at Treble, is that you can ask for adjustments, and during your live appointment over a Zoom session, on the side of it, you'll have your phone, and then the audiologist will send some information, send some new programming adjustments. For example, changing the settings, making it sound more clear, making it sound more comfortable, and then instantly it adjusts the hearing in the hearing aids. Pretty cool. The Bluetooth is excellent with Phonak. That's for iPhone and Android. One of the reasons that we love working with that company is that the technology and the Bluetooth signal is very reliable. And that applies not only to phones, but also computers and other Bluetooth accessories. Very cool. Nice job. Some facts about Phonak hearing aids are that it takes 3 hours in the rechargeable devices to have a full charge that lasts you a day. It's pretty fast. The tinnitus masking features are excellent, providing pink noise, white noise, and as I said earlier, excellent Bluetooth streaming. And they come in 7 different colors, the casing up and behind the ear. That's what we would recommend matching to your hair to blend in nicely. They come in 7 different colors. We have 4 more hearing aids to cover on this list. I wanted to mention that my company, Treble Health, has a great service where we can connect you with amazing hearing aids, multiple brands on this list, are brands that we work with, and we're able to fit them remotely via telehealth. As long as you have a recent in-person hearing test to rule out any medical red flags, then we are able to connect you with a licensed audiologist in your state and perform excellent care to allow you to hear better, as well as for tinnitus sound therapy and tinnitus masking. So reach out to our team. Now let's continue with the video. Number 2 on our list is another top hearing aid brand called Oticon. Oticon is a Dutch-based company that was founded in the early 1900s, and the American headquarters are based in New Jersey. The new Oticon More, which is Oticon's newest hearing aid, is a receiver in the canal design, which is the standard, most popular hearing aid design. The Oticon More is the first kind of technology to use a system called deep neural networks, which is a fancy way of saying there's a lot of calculations and computers trying to make sense of all the sound coming in so that it can reduce the unwanted sound and allow you to hear the clear sound. Now, all hearing aids try to do that, but Oticon is sophisticated with the computer processing and typically does have good sound quality, right up there with Phonak. Oticon, like Phonak, does offer Bluetooth streaming for Android and Apple devices. The Oticon app allows the individual to change their hearing aid programs. They also have a nice feature of Find My Hearing Aids. So if you left your hearing aid at the gym, in the locker room, or at your friend's house, in the couch, who knows, that you'd be able to track those down through the app on the phone. Oticon technology has a reputation for fast processing of sound. And the idea here is that the faster the computer can process the sound in the hearing aid, then the more clearly you will be able to hear. Now, I'm not saying this is a perfect hearing aid solution. There is no perfect cure. There is no perfect treatment for hearing loss. We have imperfect solutions. However, if you pick the right hearing aid, like the top ones on this list, and the right professional, you're likely to succeed. Some facts about Oticon hearing aids is that their rechargeable model takes about 3 hours to charge for a full day's use. They do have tinnitus masking features, which we love here at Treble Health, and they have 8 colors, which can be changed or used depending on your skin or your hair color. Well, my friends, Phonak and Oticon are the top 2 hearing aid brands. Again, this is not only my opinion. We polled our expert audiologists who come from major institutions like UCSF in San Francisco, major hospital, NYU in New York, major hospital, great private practices in New York, California, excellent private clinics in the Midwest, university clinics, nonprofit clinics. We have a lot of diverse experience on our team. And we determined that Phonak and Oticon, at the time of making this video, are the best hearing aid brands. So those are the ones that we typically recommend for the best sound quality. Now, as time goes on, things change, new technology comes out. Before we get there, let's talk about the other honorable mentions, as we have 3 honorable mentions of hearing aids to look out for if you are considering making the move to move forward with treatment. Let's talk about Signia. Signia, which was formerly owned by the company Siemens, has been around for many years, and they're known for different styles of hearing aids. The stiletto hearing aid, for example, is a style that is a new design with a very slim piece down behind the ear. The silk is a piece that goes fully in the ear, which you cannot see behind the ear. And because of that, those 2 models of hearing aids have our attention. The newest line at the time making this video is the Signia Pure Charge and Go AX hearing aids. Yes, I know, that's a mouthful, but stay with me. They are rechargeable hearing aids. Signia has good Bluetooth streaming for Android and iPhone, and they also have good tinnitus masking features, which we really love. They have something called notched therapy for tinnitus. Now, that's something that's out there, but it's not often recommended. And if you were to poll 10 tinnitus experts, in my opinion, only 1 out of 10 would say they're using notch therapy consistently. It's just not that effective practically. Signia has a great system for remote hearing aid program. That's why we like their telehealth platform. And that allows you to have quick adjustments to your hearing aids in certain situations, which is especially important in the first few months as you're getting used to them. And there's also some good features in the app where you can request adjustments, and the audiologist that you're working with hopefully at Treble Health, will be able to respond and update your hearing aid settings so that you can hear in the different situations. Some facts about Signia is that they have 10 different color options for their hearing aids, and they have committed to exploring different options for the tinnitus sound therapy, the tinnitus masking. Next up, we have Resound, and Resound is a company that was founded about 70 years ago. They're a Dutch-based company that has their American headquarters in Minnesota. Resound's new hearing aid is called the Resound 1, and the new piece of this hearing aid, what makes it special, is that not only does it have microphones up and behind the ear, which is standard for the receiver in the canal style, but it also has a microphone at the end of the receiver wire inside of the ear canal, which through Resound's internal studies gave improvements for hearing. It's a new design, and we're seeing that some providers, some audiologists around the country are using it and adopting it. It's not so widespread. So to me, that means it may give a marginal benefit, but it's not a massive benefit. Resound offers remote programming through Bluetooth, and they do have a great platform for that. Additionally, there is an app that allows for tinnitus management, and it is one of the more diverse apps. Now, here's something that's important to know, is that if you have Resound hearing aids inside of the Resound app, you'll be able to make adjustments. Those are for your hearing aids and for tinnitus. Whereas if you're looking for tinnitus sound therapy, you can use any app out there and stream them to any of the hearing aids mentioned on this video, and you'll be able to benefit from the Bluetooth sound therapy no matter what app you're using. Some fun facts about Resound is that the newest rechargeable model lasts for 30 hours of use on a single charge, and they have multiple colors that are available, some gloss and shiny, and some matte and less visible or less noticeable. Last up on our list, we have Starkey, who is another honorable mention for best hearing aid brand. Starkey was founded in 1967 by Bill Austin. It is an American-owned company based in Minnesota. Starkey's newest model is called the Evolve AI hearing aid, which uses artificial intelligence to help people hear better. And then additionally, they do have a very small hearing aid with probably the smallest completely in the canal hearing aid. That's something you'll need to go into a clinic to get a custom ear mold impression, and then have a specific very small hearing aid design for your ear canal style. Starkey is the leader for custom hearing aids that are used by the shape of your ear canal, and they even, at the time making this video, have a rechargeable custom hearing aid, which did solve a pretty serious pain point for a lot of people who no longer wanted to use the very small batteries, but wanted something completely in the ear in terms of a standard hearing aid. Starkey has remote programming with Bluetooth for Android and iPhones, and they have something unique in their app, which is called the Thrive app, which has a setting where the hearing aids will alert you or your family or the family member of the person who's wearing the hearing aids when there's a fall detected. So if I fall down and the hearing aids are set up properly, then the hearing aids will alert the phone or a family member that there's been a fall detected. So that's great, and we want to keep everyone healthy and in check. Starkey's hearing aids take 3 hours to charge. And the last fact, they do have tinnitus masking as well as hearing aids coming in many different colors. My name is Dr. Ben Thompson, and you've just watched the Best Hearing Aid Brands video by Treble Health. If you yourself are interested in learning more about the hearing aid brands, asking questions to an expert audiologist to get a personal recommendation, we have free consultations available via phone call or Zoom video with some of our audiologists on staff, hearing experts from your state, and we're going to connect you with them. If you reach out to us, then we'll do our best to give you the best service possible. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, please consider watching our other videos about hearing loss, hearing aids, and tinnitus. Hope to see you very soon. Goodbye.